the joint on upside down, but I don't give a fuck. Greetings all, and welcome back to another episode of What's reborG podcast. I am that dude, reborG. We in the house. Scarface is in the house. God damn, look at them shits. We in here, we chilling. Nice Sunday. Just got back from my guitar lesson. Shout out to homie Tim. Nah, let's just leave that at that. How are y'all doing? Me, I'm chilling. School is school, as per usual. New chapter. Now we had cause me and two other dudes that were in the HVAC class also taking this building maintenance management course, and we didn't have to take this. The first class you have to take when you take any of the classes at Virginia Technical Academy is a junk called core, which is pretty much like the groundwork, your beginning, and all that other stuff. So every class got to take that at first. Oh, yeah. Don't be no countdown. But yeah, we taking the core jump. So we had already took that earlier this year, so we didn't have to, but we still had to show up to the class. Because our GI Bill and the veteran status. This, that, and the third. We got that. What else is going on with me? Everybody chilling, man. The homies came in town. Shout out to the homie Paul. He was in town. The homie Dose in town. Got to kick it with his nephews the other day. That was cool. They grown now. That's crazy. John and Keith, they both grown now, bro. That's what's up. It's good to see, man. Isaac brought his ignorant ass over here. That vest was sauce too. I would never wear it because I'm not a vest type of dude. But definitely style and profiling as usual. Slithering sleazeball slide. My mama asked me the other day too, is Isaac and Slide the same person? I said, yeah. What up, Tab? Welcome back to the States. I know it's been like a few weeks. You enjoying yourself, this, that, and the third. Shout out. What else been going to been playing? Played some Duty the other day. Yeah, man. I had a 33-3 game yesterday on. I can't remember the map. Damn. But I had a 33-3 game yesterday, man. It got real. It got real. Matter of fact, I came in like it was 40-20 or something like that. It was kind of early in the game, and I came in. Yeah, I felt good about that shit. We was shooting the shit out of people. We was in Afghan. That's what map we was on. We was on Afghan. Yep. I was shooting. I was getting it in 33-3, man. If you keep the lobbies regular, we'll be all right. I'm serviceable. Playing the 2K. Oh man, I didn't even get to tell y'all about the 2K shit. So 2K came out like what, the first weekend of September or something like that. Yeah. So we get it. And me personally, I like to, I play the rec a little bit with the homies, a couple of people, I even joined in with the Discord folk if I ain't already told y'all, Savad and the Bug and BK and all them. We had a good run. I think we went 4-1. But when you play in the my career mode, I think I told y'all that my career mode was fucked up as far as the rookies go. Because if you pick, they give you an option of stuff that you want to, what you want to be known for in like the first year and stuff like that. And I was like, just that I'm the best rookie. Something, I really won't try. I really ain't even read the other one. So you have key games against rookies. All right. Now, when you start 2K, y'all let me know if I already talked about this. Because if it ain't, I don't, I don't be reviewing shit and I ain't got no script. So I really don't know. 5 people in here. Y'all please let me know. So I'm gonna just continue on to somebody say, "Oh yeah, we heard this already," and then I can end it there. But when you first start 2K, they give you a team and the position you pick, and y'all play out the last little couple of minutes of the NBA Finals because that's what you trying to build a dynasty this year in the my career portion of in my career when you play in the NBA games, you trying to build a dynasty. So you got that. Okay. So I started when I did that. The first game you play, as soon as you cut on the game and all the screens load up and it load in, that's where it's at. You start off doing that. So I picked Charlotte because I'm a Hornets fan, and I picked the team. Won the little championship portion, this, that, and the third. I get on, and when it was time for me to pick my team as far as my career portion goes, I picked Detroit. I'm a Cade Cunningham fan. I like Jalen Duran. They had advanced games in high school, and I was like, oh, all right. It's not if they're going to be in the league, it's when they're going to be in the league. And they're being sold at Detroit in a spectacular fashion. But I went to Detroit. Okay, I told y'all the first game I played, Cade got hurt. The very first game, third quarter. We was hooping. But Cade got hurt. So, I'm just focused on me right now. So when it comes up and it says you got a key game against Charlotte, I was like, oh, okay, playing against Tayoun, the French dude. I want to say, first round pick for the Hornets. Okay. No, it had me playing against me. My starting shooting guard on the Detroit Pistons playing against myself, who is a bench warming shooting guard for the Hornets. I click in the game. I don't even have control of the dude that plays for the Pistons. Not my player. I don't have any control over him. You don't use him that whole game. And you can't skip until the other player gets into the game. So I was just sitting there stuck watching it. I refuse to have dealt with such a atrocity of a goddamn game. Because why does the offline mode fucked up? They even had the point where they had Brandon Miller as a rookie. Everybody who watches the NBA knows Brandon Miller is no longer a rookie. Like, what the fuck? He just finished his first year. Then they said they fixed it with the first patch after week 1, and it didn't work. So it took me a week between emails with 2K, and they finally did. They fixed it for me. They reset my shit and just gave me my player back as it was. Now, the only thing I would have to start over is the my player story. That was the only thing I had to start over. I got I think I was in 93 when they reset it. So, I got all that, my badges, everything else was cool. VC was straight. Everything was cool. I ain't have to spend nothing else. I just had to restart the season. They sold me on the restart too. Sold me like shit on the restart. I restarted and played. We were 6-2. 6-2. Mind you, I'm taking the sorry ass Detroit Pistons. We beating the Knicks. We beating the Sixers. We beating the Heat. We had a good game against Boston. We only lost by 3 points, like we hooping. And then all of a sudden, at 6-3, the shit hit the goddamn fan and splattered all over the goddamn place. We lost Cade. We lost Jalen Duran. We lost Simon Vitaccio. We lost Jaden Ivey. We lost Thompson Twin. 5 players in the real rotation that got injured, and I was just out there. Of course, being out there and refusing to let them call out them damn ISOs for Tobias Harris. I broke Kobe's record and had 83 points. I played 10-minute quarters on Superstar. Yeah, I had to go ahead and do that. Maybe lost that game still, too. No. We won that shit. Yeah. Because I was spamming getting the free throws at the end of the game so I can get past that 81. But yeah, they fixed it. But this doesn't make any sense for you to have broken shit on the offline mode. I'm watching football on the phone. I'm following football as it's going on right now. Figured I might as well get one of these in because this is not like I'm gonna have much. No, it's not like I'm gonna have that. Yo, what up? What up, Finney? Fifth Element. That's my shit. I love that movie. But yeah, I'm just following on the phone, and the Raiders don't come on till 4. So, we chilling. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and get this shit out the way. I'm gonna just go through the teams, tell y'all this, that, and the third, and see what the fuck going on. Cause I ain't no real analysis. It's fucking week 3. Buffalo is Buffalo. I'm waiting for them to play a more challenging opponent. Arizona and Miami, because they've owned Miami. They've beaten them like they've beaten the shit out of them for a while now. Arizona, they ain't there yet. So, but you got to win those games. The Jets. Hey, A-Rod was out there grooving. He was out there getting it in on that Jones runs with the sidearms. Looked like he was getting getting himself back together to get back to being A-Rod. Team looked good. The defense is treacherous. New England has no defense. So I mean no offense. So Miami, I'm not gonna tell uh I'm not gonna tell Tua what to do because it's your life. Because I wouldn't want nobody to tell me what to do, especially if you don't know me. Now, my family and my close friends, yeah, but as far as the public, who the fuck are y'all? But yeah, y'all got to do something. Yeah, probably didn't even plan on this, so now you got to deal with the yeah. Just as long as you maintaining your health too, your peoples want you here, your family wants you here. New England, till they get an offense and somebody who can block. Yeah. Pittsburgh, why don't y'all open up the playbook a little bit? Y'all still don't run between. Y'all still don't try to get. You're trying to get Najee Harris on the outside, where he's more of an in between the tackles. You can call off tackle. You can call stretch plays. Like y'all not trying to use him to the best of his abilities. I will never call him ass. And you're revamping the line, so it's not gonna be what y'all want it to be. Yeah, Cleveland, the Deshaun shit. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea. I'm just gonna leave that at that. Baltimore. I mean, yeah, y'all ain't had no business losing to the Raiders, and y'all only lost to Kermit by a footprint. So, and it's only week 3. Let's be honest. Ooh, it ain't till 7 or 8, 9 those weeks where you kind of get okay. Y'all kind of gotta get, you can kind of start thinking about it then because a team still can run. You got 9 games. You got 9 games and you still got 8 more left. So yeah, the Steelers got to do something with the line, man. You can't. I will get at this at the end, and I'm gonna keep. Cincinnati. Y'all gonna y'all gonna learn. Now y'all played Kermit, and Kermit is the foe, but y'all lost to the Patriots. I'm gonna tighten it up a little bit. Competitive still, but just clean it up and tighten it up a little. Y'all could be. Houston, them young boys, yeah, they scary. The Colts, that team will only go as far as Anthony Richardson's development goes. Physically, Anthony Richardson is one of the most physically gifted quarterbacks I have ever seen. Boy can run, jump. That cannon he threw against the Texans in week 1, falling back with somebody hitting him, and he threw it a supreme dot. But he just got to work on his consistency. If I'm the coach, we watching film together, Anthony. I'm gonna show you how to do this shit. You don't want to hang around the coach. Let me get somebody on the horn. So you need to watch film with somebody who's done the shit and knows the shit. So you can get a proper, and you can become, how did Chase say, equipped, not ill-equipped, but equipped to handle this position because you are talented and you can take this team a far way. Like, conference championship, if he's on his A1, him and Jonathan Taylor and Pittman, the line is decent, DeForest Buckner, the defense is adequate. So it's not far fetched to think that y'all can win a game in the playoffs. Tennessee, I just leave it at that. Jacksonville, yeah, Trevor Lawrence, you right. Y'all do suck. Y'all should be playing better. But I always say, I do not blame players totally. That dude at the top, the owner, really don't give a shit because you can see how he running AEW and he just letting his son run that shit into the ground. No, if you don't have a football mind and you don't know what you want to put out there on the field, you need to hire somebody that will. When you had Tom Coughlin, he was putting talent out there. Not Cisco, the other name. Damn, who was the free agent safety that they grabbed when they had Ramsey and Barry Church and Telvin Smith, and I can't remember the name of the other linebacker, and Calais Campbell. That team that went to the conference championship and should have beat New England, but they had Blaine Gabbert at quarterback. Whoever you had putting those teams together, bring him back because that's what you need. And Trevor's not getting no better, but let's be honest, man. It ain't like he got a. Evan Ingram is a good receiving tight end, but he's 220 pounds and he gets hurt a lot. Christian Kirk, more of a speed guy, stretch the field, something, but you need that underneath. Like I said, the team's not put together well. There's talent on the team. And some of the stuff you could get by with coaching, but Dougie P looked like he don't know what the fuck going on. The Chargers, hey, we just waiting to see when this shit when they get to be a damn juggernaut. Because all Harbaugh does is win. Kermit, good win. You know what? This like y'all gotta stop. Y'all was really complaining about that pass interference, which was blatant. The boy jumped in the air and ran into the wide receiver clearly before the ball got there. They're gonna call it. Keep doing y'all thing, Vegas. Shout out to Garner Minshew, got comfortable. Him and Devontae, connected on some things. Brock Bowers showed his worth and stuff like that. I would like for us to get the running game kind of together because it kind of doesn't make sense to not be able to run it. Now, granted, we were playing Baltimore, so I will, grain of salt on that. The defense played well. Max Crosby looked like he's trying to be defensive player of the year in just the third in just the third week of the season. As long as it's ready, as long as they're competing and they fighting, you won't get much complaints from that. No big complaints. Denver, good luck. Washington, hey, you're gonna have to take your time till you get the pieces in there. So you got to win as many games as you can because you don't want to get fired before and the shit flourish or Daniels go somewhere else. Philly, it's a disconnect between a lot of people over there, and y'all starting to look how y'all looked at the end of last season when shit kind of crumbled. Y'all still made the play, but y'all got to get y'all consistency back in order. There's got to be some continuity. Y'all got to get back. Y'all got to get friendly. It don't look like the team is, what I'm saying? It seems a little separate nowadays. Dallas, I ain't expect y'all to get y'all ass whooped like that by the Saints, but it's Dallas. Y'all will clean it up. Probably end up in the playoffs more than likely. It's too much talent. Now, shit will be a little rougher because some of the players are gone that, had been, the stone, the pillars of what that team was. But I think they'll get up. The Giants, dumpster fire. Minnesota, Sam Darnold don't see ghosts no more. He see Jettas. And he said, you know what? I'm going to get it to him. Now, let's be honest. Jettas is the best receiver that Sam Darnold has ever played with in his career. So it's making sense. Like, like I said, sometimes a player ain't totally ass. Sometimes that situation is ass, and it just builds up shit. Detroit, yeah. Golf, you're gonna have to clean that shit up. We don't have time for that. Y'all have a chance to be a contender. Golf, clean your shit up. You don't have excuses. You have a line. Y'all run the ball. You have weapons. Calm the fuck down. Stop overthinking this quarterback shit and get to it. Continuity. I'm surprised you ain't remember that from the military, Dante. Yeah, continuity. Just keeping your shit in order. It could just be used through life and everything. Continuity. Making sure I'm getting up, taking Boy in the morning to go use the bathroom before I go to class. Making sure I already have my book set up and everything. I'm gonna be knocking out a homework assignment after I'm done with this. Just getting that continuity of shit that you need to be doing. Chicago, y'all young and y'all gonna fight. I do like that. I like where shit is going with y'all. Once y'all shore up that line, y'all could do some shit. Green Bay, I mean, shout out to them, man. They young as shit too, and they starting to kind of get it together. Shout out to Malik Willis coming in and winning the game. So they're looking up. New Orleans, I don't know what the fuck happened. Hey, let's just hope for continued success. Tampa Bay, that's a good all-around team right there. There's not a whole lot of trash. There's not a lot of not good players around there. When you're dealing with a better environment than what Baker had at Cleveland, then because we just seen Cleveland. You saw how he looked at Cleveland. You see how Deshaun looked at Cleveland. I don't know. Stefanski, I don't know. Because it don't look like that with Baker now. And granted, Mike Evans is the best receiver that Baker has played with. And so and I think if Joe Thomas was retired, then yeah, that really makes a lot of sense. Because they're better in Tampa. I don't even know who that is. Nah, I don't be trying to do no betting and shit like that. Because people gonna people. Fuck around and put your money and then the game end up like the Cowboys game last week. I used to gamble on like games, but I'm not gonna do them parlays. I can't, not on one person. I can't do that. I don't even know who the hell that is. But shout out to Tampa. Tampa do got that is like a real nice complete team. Atlanta, they did pull out the win. So shout out to them, but I think Kurt might still be a little fucked up. I think he might be hurt a little bit. I don't think he's fully healthy. But shit, all you really just get it to the weapons. They don't have no excuse offensively. Carolina, I'm so glad that people have been calling out the organization. That owner is trash. What Bryce has around him is trash. He not gonna get better. It's tough to get better when the shit that you got around you ain't it. It's easy for Kobe Bryant to get better when he has a legend like Shaq, a legend like Phil. You know, Tex Winters coming in with that with the triangle and teaching them the shit. You pile all that in with the work ethic that he has, and it can flourish. Bryce can watch all the film he can want to watch. He can do all the working out he need to do. But damn it, if he don't have the pieces around him, that's it. Now I've seen the metrics and stuff like that trying to make it seem like it's mainly him. And no. That team's not good, bro. That team's not good. Whoever the owner is, you need to go back and get the GM who helped you put together the other teams when you had Julius Peppers. And you had later on, you had Kuechly and Thomas Davis. And when you had players up there that was doing their thing and handling their job accordingly, you damn near don't have none of that now, which is fucking crazy. So tighten the fuck up, man. Until that shit gets changed. Shit, I'll tell you this right now. I'll take him. I'll take him in Vegas. Yeah, the Panthers ownership definitely looked like the Snyder years for the Commanders for Washington. Definitely, that's what it's looking like. And it ain't even been that long. Now, shout out to Mel Kiper because he called them out. But the only reason he called out Panthers ownership is because he believed in Bryce more than CJ. That's the only reason. And this is the same dude that says the NFL needs to outlaw the cover two because teams ain't scoring enough touchdowns. No, they not. The defense is catching up, and people just gonna have to smarten the fuck up with all these offensive geniuses need to do their fucking job and get these buckets up here. Seattle, one of them tough teams. I wouldn't pick them to win no championship, but to say they'll make the playoffs isn't shit. They got talent everywhere. I just don't know if Geno is a Super Bowl winning quarterback. I know he can do his thing, but I need to see him in those situations come playoff time. Arizona, go ahead, little Kyler. It's not your responsibility to give Marvin Harrison the ball and get him his targets, huh? I see you threw that shit to him this last week and got y'all a win. God damn. Stop making this shit difficult, Kyler, man. Just play football, man. Stop all that damn talking. San Francisco dealing with a lot of injuries. So the league better hope they don't get healthy because when they do, we're going to have to deal with that. The Rams, see, this is the issue with the Rams right now. You did a good job of putting young players on the defense. Now you need some more young players on the offense because that line still ain't it. Stafford only got, I give him, if he don't get fucked up, 3 years tops. So I give him 3 years just to see what the, see what the fuck going on. But y'all go ahead and tighten the fuck up. I wish political was in here talking about it looks sketchy. It was a close game between Miami and South Florida in the college world. But one thing I did notice by watching the game that if we outside of that interception that Jacoby George caught, let the ball hit his knee and pop up, and then the defender intercepted it. Outside of that, they were not stopping our offense. So I figured it was getting ready to be a shootout, but the defense woke the fuck up and took care of things in the second half. Let's see what else went on. Shit, Drew. I mean, Drew Allen threw for 300 plus, but it was against Kent State. So USC sold the church's money and let Michigan win the other day. Northern Illinois after beating Notre Dame the week before loses to Buffalo yesterday. Tennessee beat Oklahoma. That was kind of a snoozer. Kansas State lost to BYU. They got their ass whooped. They lost by damn near 30. And Arch Manning came in and they put up 51. Yeah, he had 2 biscuits. Yeah. But this is the growing pains you got to go through. Remember, he didn't start for 2 years. So it takes some time to get used to stuff and shit like that. But when he on, yeah, like I said, he'll be all right. The Colorado game was good too. I feel bad for Baylor's running back for fumbling on the goal line like that. That's too crazy of a that's too crazy of a fucking coincidence, man. That he fumbled like right at the goal line too. Mm. Matter of fact, it was some shit last week too. Who was it? Georgia barely beat Kentucky, but Kentucky is good. Kentucky is a competitive team. I ain't gonna sit there and bullshit them. Somebody else lost it. No, it wasn't nothing else going on. For those of you who missed it, Daniel Dubois fought Anthony Joshua in a heavyweight championship bout. Man, it's crazy because Anthony Joshua is on his like 3rd or 4th trainer. And most recently he just beat Francis Ngannou and he just beat another dude and he took, it looked like he was starting to get his shit together. And the ass whooping he took yesterday. Good fighter, but nah. For his physical attributes and his skills, he should be a hell of a lot better. A lot. Athletically, he's more advanced than damn near everybody in the division. Athletically. But I will give him this. He did come up in the wrong area, because I can tell you this right now. If you give Anthony Joshua to an all-time great trainer like Emmanuel Stewart, he would be mowing through that heavyweight division, boy. That shit would be ugly. Because Emmanuel Stewart, in my opinion, is the best boxing trainer of all time. Just look him up. Emmanuel Stewart, Kronk Gym, Detroit, Michigan. He made champions, bro. Turned Lennox Lewis' career around, too. Oh, yeah, you ain't know, son? Shout out to Asia Wilson for unanimously winning the WNBA MVP. I kind of figured she would get it unanimously because she's having one of the best seasons of all time in the WNBA. Like that, most points and rebounds in the same season hasn't happened with the same player in the same season at the same damn time. That's a stat I think they said only Shaq had. So the last person who did that was Shaq. So that ain't even a part of her league. So she should have did that shit. And shout out to Caitlin. I mean, I know her fans, y'all be taking shit too far. The fact that y'all keep trying to make this shit racial is just not gonna work. It's just not gonna. Well, it will in some aspects, because racist white people need somebody to root for. They love that shit. Even if the player don't give a fuck about it, because they tried to make the Magic and Bird rivalry seem like a racial thing. Larry Bird did not give a fuck. As he said on the Courtship of Rivals, if you have not watched it, please watch it. It's a great documentary. He said Black guys let me play, so I really never had any problem with black people. So, and that was all there was to it. And it was never a race war, a race thing for a bird. He just wanted to beat Magic because Magic beat him in that NCAA championship. So shout out to Asia for doing their thing, killing it. You and Bam can celebrate. We already know what it is. Don't even act like that. Shout out to Caitlin for having. I mean, shit, that's another one. It ain't the best season, but it's definitely up there as far as the numbers she was putting up, putting her team in the playoffs. Shout out to the team for buying in because they starting to get some. They putting up their numbers too because she liked to pass that pill. They made the playoffs. I don't know what they're gonna do in there because I ain't been watching too many other teams. But hey, they made the playoffs. Shit, it had been years before they did some shit like that. Um, See, I could clown political again, but I'd be cutting you a lot of breaks, political. I could troll you like you troll me, because he love to wait for see one of my teams lose. Boy, anytime we have a conversation, even if we clowning her, not even clowning her, no shit like that, be loading up Coach K riding on the cart, leaving as he lost to North Carolina. Said, you cold-blooded, man. Leave my team the fuck alone. Shout out to Shohei Ohtani for being the first 50-50 player in MLB history, because they already had the 40-40 club, 40 home runs and 40 stolen bases, started by Jose Canseco. So they had a couple of people in there. They didn't, but 50-50, damn. And he did it in a game where people are calling that game where he did that again. He did that in one of the greatest hitting performances. Yeah, it's definitely, look up the numbers. It's one of the greatest hitting performances I had ever seen. And I didn't even know he was still in bags like that till like back in like June. Because I was checking to see how many stolen bases Ellie De La Cruz had. Because he ended up with 63, 63, 65, something along those lines. He had 25 home runs and six. His bat won't. But he is probably one of the more exciting players in the league. But shout out to the baseball, man. Shohei, man, 50-50. That's crazy, bro. And he ain't even pitch. So if he decided to just stick to just batting, and to fuck around, he could do the shit with the pitching and still give you 30 and 30 while still pitching. Yeah, it's getting a little ridiculous for him over there. I hope the Dodgers can do something, because as the great Chase Money has said before, the Dodgers be dodgering, bro. I don't never believe. That shit's funny. Been playing college football still. I got to get in my man bag. I haven't been in my man bag. We going to probably start that shit tomorrow for real, after class. Because we'll probably take this test before lunch. And then after that, go through the book. So my evening should be clear. Because I'm going to take care. I don't do the homework till I know what lesson we in. So you know what I'm saying? I don't be flooding my book with pictures of the homework that I take afterwards. Keep that going. But shout out to Ohtani, man. I can't wait for baseball, the playoffs in baseball, because shit. What's the name of that shit? Because playoffs is good in every goddamn sport. Playoffs be lit, bro. I don't give a damn what sport it is. I'm gonna continue to tell y'all that, because I want y'all to watch the shit. Baseball is intriguing as fuck in the playoff time. NHL playoffs is just like that, bro. They got the same storylines that be happening in the NBA and the NFL for real, for real. The Connor McDavid story ain't no different from the Josh Allen story, the Ant-Man story, like I don't know, the Aaron Judge story, like great players, great young players that's trying to get over that hump so they can be continuous champion, so they can put their foothold, you know what I'm saying, in the legendary shit. Because numbers wise, Connor McDavid probably gonna be top 5 in a lot of categories. especially in that points and assist shit. Yeah, I can. Ain't no doubt about that one, bro. He be getting it in on that. But you want to see him win the championship. Like Josh Allen is a good quarterback, but you kind of want to see him, at least play in the Super Bowl. Shit, Aaron Judge. We want to see. I mean, I know Yankees fans can't wait. They can't wait. They trying to get back there. They don't. They really don't. They want them chips. Yankees fans is like Laker fans and Cowboy fans. They just, well, I can't say Cowboy fans. Their last chip they won was what, 96, 97. And no, we can't put y'all in that. Now, as far as popularity goes, that's a definite. And matter of fact, I heard Jerry Jones was wilding the other day. I just saw the headline on YouTube with with Nightcap with Uncle Ocho, and I ain't click on it. I'm good on that. I'm starting to get overwhelmed by all this talk of all these motherfuckers we already knew was nasty getting caught doing nasty shit. So the Diddy shit, man. Most people thought Diddy was a piece of shit back in the 90s anyway. I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, shout out for the music. I mean, it was enjoyable, and I will listen to the end of the day, but shit, he was the first name that they was calling out when Tupac died, and shit, there's a lot of people who think he had something with Biggie dying. So he's been, a part of, some shitty stories anyway. So some rumors that, what a good shit. And then everybody waiting to see who else gonna go down and stuff like that. Get them up out of here, man. Appreciate it. Listen to the music you gave us and that. Now it's gonna be some funny memes because there's been a couple of those. Because I'm all about these giggles. But yeah, I'm gonna warn y'all now. Y'all gonna be hearing no Diddy for a long time. No, because some of the sex shit is kind of bad too, like sex trafficking and sexual assault and putting people against their will and stuff. Like he got a whole laundry list of the bullshit. So, and yeah, I figured there was some criminal activity shit going on. That's probably what the feds is trying to get to. They're trying to get to these bodies. We already got you for some time on that sexual shit. We trying to see if you willing to tell us about these bodies. That's what the fuzz be wanting. The bodies is what the fuck they worried about. Unsolved mysteries and shit. And people knew he was a piece of shit already. We saw how he did his artist. So for him to be out here and y'all be like, oh, hey, I never, yes, you did. You knew. Like the homie Doe said the other day, you made the motherfuckers walk the Brooklyn Bridge for a piece of cheesecake. I don't have that in me. Your talent will show me if you want to be a part of this band. You know what I'm saying? Your talent should be enough. Because you've dedicated working on your craft. That's enough of a dedication for me so I can consider you for the group. Mind you, that they went and got that cheesecake. He made them learn the lyrics to Juicy, like why when Sarah was an R&B singer and she from the Midwest, she probably don't really want to, she didn't know nothing about Biggie or nothing like that. So I'm not gonna force her to do no shit like that. And who else was it? He made them read Russell Simmons' book outside his office until they got in. Like he been full of shit. All right, been full of shit. Y'all leave Farnsworth Bentley alone. Ain't nobody heard nothing from that dude. Let's let that man chill. Whatever, man. Now, I'm just talking about social media and the public. Now, if the feds want, the feds want to have a word with him. Ain't shit I can do with that, bro. If they want a word with you, they're going to have a word. So, but Harry can get this shit over with. He ain't got all damn day. Lock him up and whoever else with him. And I don't give a fuck who it may be. I know ain't nobody I know personally, so. Oh man, they gonna lock up Jay. Oh well, just thanks for the blueprint, my nigga. Oh well, so They're gonna lock up J-Lo. Yeah, shit. There's gonna be other untalented motherfuckers in jail too. So this is shit. I hope she know that I hope she know how to fight for real and enough wasn't just a movie shit. Stop loading up them pictures of people at Diddy parties. We're not gonna sit around here and act like that dude wasn't one of the most popular entertainment figures in the whole industry. And yes, people went to the parties, dealt with the free calls, and dabbled in whatever the fuck they was dabbling into. Some of them just wanted to go to the party because, for those of us who know, there'd be some hoes at these parties. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. I ain't gonna say everybody was. It's both sides to the story. Yeah, some of y'all was in the free call. Some of y'all was just going there, pick up your little lady for the night and just go ahead and skate out. All right, did he pound it up? No daps. I don't know what them hands been. All right, and we out. Because, there's some people like that. So don't say everybody that was at the party was indulging in nasty shit. Cause I bet you won't believe that shit if your grandma was in one of them pictures. You seen Granny in that shit? No, no, no. She was just in there making sweet potato pie. No, she was in there fucking too. So yeah, just hurry up and make this shit quick. 24 been kind of wild. I ain't gonna lie to you. The Cat Williams shit was kind of a precursor. Now here's the thing for all those Cat Crusaders, because I fuck with Cat Williams. Most of the shit was saying he was right, but ain't nobody called him out for stealing that joke from JB Smooth. Y'all didn't know? I said this earlier this year, and I don't think y'all be paying attention to the shit that I be saying. God damn it, yes, he has stolen the joke too, and the person he stole the joke from does not make a big deal out of it. Nope, not at all. So y'all chill out, man. Like they will be. You don't need to be crusading for people you don't know, because you don't know what the fuck they could be doing. I agree with some of the shit he said. I fuck with some of the shit he said. I fuck with him as far as a comedian and as an actor. I think he's one of the most talented people that you could get when it comes to that shit, because he stands out in every role that he's in. It doesn't make a difference. Like in the thing, the crazy part is he could just be himself. And that's just all there's to it, because he's just that skillful and just, that funny. But I ain't subscribing to the Book of Cat Williams, the King James version. No, I don't know what the fuck that man do out of there. Now I've heard people vouch for his character and some good manners, and that's cool. And we need more of that shit. So you can see that shit, but I'm not gonna be following no celebrity. No, no, not all the way like that. No, I'll fuck with you. Be cool. This, that, and the third. Because I respect Cat. I respect Ali. I respect Mike Tyson. I respect those entertainers who just be always about the truth. They will tell you, Richard Pryor. They will tell you the good, bad, and all that shit. They will tell you all that shit. So I got respect for them, because I try to do that shit. You gotta be comfortable with yourself, and if you're not, you better get a blanket, bitch. You better find a way. Yeah, but 24 been bugging, bro. That shit was kind of weird. We done had some highs and lows this year. Mainly been a lot of lows and shit. Shit been kind of crazy, bro. Don't cap with you. But they ain't no different from any other year. If I go back and look at what happened last year, it was some bullshit happening last year. It was some bullshit happening during 2019 before COVID hit. And that's crazy that COVID will be mentioned as a year. People don't even say 2020 no more. They just used to say, "Oh man, you remember back when COVID hit?" They don't even use the year no more. Remember when the Lakers won the championship in the bubble? What year was that? COVID. Man, you remember when Devontae Smith won the Heisman? Wide receivers don't be believe. Oh yeah, he did. What year was that? COVID. And everybody knows, just like universally, what the fuck you talking about. That's crazy. Oh man. Kind of chill. This weather's starting to change, which means these sinuses is getting ready to be on the bullshit yet again. Should get on my nerves, man. I be wanting to cuss, man. I really do be a grown ass man out there throwing temper tantrums. Cheers, I didn't throw some temper tantrums, man. You'll feel better. What I'm at 45 minutes. I think I can bullshit for another 15. Give y'all a smooth hour. Anything else anybody want to talk about? There's 4 people in there. Let yourself be heard. This is a fan forward podcast. We always got love for the community. Because I know it's for y'all, because I'm not watching it on my phone. So I know I'm not one of the 4. So if y'all got something y'all want to speak on, what y'all got going on, something you want my opinion on some shit, let it be known. I'll look out. I will discuss such. What time we got? Probably gonna be in the class all day tomorrow. Oh man, there's a couple of video games I'm looking forward to. They got this Rise of Cobra GI Joe game, which is like it look like it's gonna be like old school graphics, side scrolling beat 'em up. I'm interested in that. They got an open world sandbox game called The Precinct, which looks alright too. I mentioned it before. I want to dabble into that. I'm gonna have to buy this. I don't want to buy this Marvel Capcom collection on Steam. I was kind of hoping the shit would come out on Xbox. Like, how the fuck Xbox not get a part of this shit? But you know, keep the ball rolling. And I want to say next month, Undisputed comes out. Not a great game, but I'll take it. It ain't been like it's been. It ain't been like no boxing games out and about like that any damn way. So I'll play the shit and see what it is. I think it might be a little bit more clear on console than it would be with on PC. I think PC give them too, it's too open. I don't know. So it may be better as far as the hit detection goes and stuff like that. But I'm gonna buy it. I'm on game. I game share with somebody, so it's only half the price. So I ain't knowing. Tease, what do you expect Caleb Williams to do as a rookie without a real adequate offensive line? There has been 3 quarterbacks that I can think of from memory that did some shit rookie year. Dan Marino, Ben Roethlisberger. He either went to the bowl or one of them Jones. He made a conference championship or something. He ain't put up great numbers, but he was winning and they went far in the playoffs with him as a rookie. And C.J. Stroud. That's it. And that's my mind, and that's all the way back to 83. 40 years ago. Rookie quarterbacks don't come in and be doing nothing like that, man. Peyton Manning, I think Peyton Manning still holds the record for interceptions as a rookie. So you just got to wait. It's going to take some time. You just going to have to wait. And he just played 2 good defenses. Like Tennessee's defense has been good, like I said, since they got to Tennessee. With Blaine Bishop, Javon Curse, all them dudes, man. Samari Rolle, even like with Kevin Byard. Oh man, what's big boy name in the middle? I can't remember who was in the middle. Like Keith Bullock, and it's always John Henderson. No, that was the Jaguars. Damn, I can't remember what his name was. Hainsworth when he was with the Titans. He was nice as the Titans. I mean, I know he federally fucked up everything he did with Washington, but they won't. That's what having a shitty owner will do too. It brings the property value down of everybody. But Tennessee always don't have a defense. I don't know why I can't remember that defensive lineman they got now. He nice. Stop listening to the pundits, man. Why are you listening to them people, man? Sports is the eye test. They can tell you whatever the fuck they want to tell you. They gonna keep telling people that because they want you to keep watching. I've been watching sports long enough. I know it takes time. I don't even think, I mean, good, but I really wouldn't consider him like the generational talent. Good as shit, definitely. First round pick, number one overall pick most years. But I ain't gonna put him in the generational talent category because I don't find him as a prospect better than um, Andrew Luck. I don't find him as a prospect better than RG3. Mm-mm. Now he up there as far as some of the other ones like CJ, Bryce, Fields, Lawrence. Some of the other youngest that then came across is still trying to, find their way. But shit. Because you got to remember, when you're thinking about all those other teams, when I was talking about with Dan Marino, he was beast with Titans. Yeah. When you're talking about Dan Marino, Don Shula had already won 2 Super Bowls and had an undefeated season. So he knows a little something about football. So having Don Shula there, that helps. Ben Roethlisberger. I think Ben came in during the Cowher regime for Pittsburgh, perennial playoff team, made it to a Super Bowl. They went back with a rookie. I cannot remember, but they had a good year with Ben back there. And then you got C.J. Stroud, which kind of different. But it's always somebody there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's LeBron don't have to take time, tease. He's actually a generational talent. Like just because they say these things doesn't, mean it's true. Use your memory, tease, because you know what a generational talent looks like. We knew, like LeBron, no high school basketball player was coming in at 230 unless he was a center. He was on the wing coming in as that. So you got to remember, like Bryce Harper. I'm sorry, not Bryce Young. Bryce Harper was considered a generational talent. He came in and he was, did his thing. I don't see like Caleb. This is football. Football takes some time. Like usually it's other positions where the game is getting more skillful and the players are getting bigger, stronger, and faster. So you can expect something like a Sauce Gardner having a good rookie year and doing this thing. He played well. He deserved. Got drafted that high. So that's what that is. Because shit at corner, as a rookie, you get 4 picks or don't get no passes your way. That's pretty good. I mean, the other side of the defense could get fucked up. As the quarterback, you kind of need everybody on point, and it's difficult for those to do that, especially if you don't have all the adequate pieces right now. He got to make sure everybody blocking on the line. He got to make sure when he hand it off the running back, like I don't think they should be passing that much because your line ain't like that. And I think you got to, if you're going to play him. But throwing the ball 40, 50 times, nah, that ain't it. Y'all got to do shit to get it quick, fast, and all that shit. Because all the shit that they brought along with the Keenan Allens and bringing in Ron Dunze and all that stuff, they have an offense that could be like that. If they had a line, it's a different story. That line ain't it. We just saw what happens when your line ain't it with the Jets and the Patriots. It was a jailbreak every time Brisket went back. It was hard to say he was ass. And it was hard to say, it was difficult to say if he was good because he spent most of the night running for his life looking up at the skyline. I don't think anybody in my circle saw him as Caleb Williams as a generational talent. Great fucking prospect. We knew he was going to go number one. But it ain't, no. No, I ain't going to say generational talent. Generational talent is different. Your Connor McDavids and your Bedards and your Wimbies and shit like that. Some people was probably trying to say the shit so they can get, football always looking, every sport is always looking for the new star. They want the current star and they want the next one already set up so that they don't have to so they don't have to fuck around and watch the game and try to discover nobody. It'll already be set out there on the platter. Because the NBA, they already ready for LeBron and Curry and KD to get out of there. Wemby and Ant-Man. If Ja come back, he gonna be straight. Oh yeah. The Zion done lost weight. Oh, he want a piece of the crown again. Okay, so we got about 5 or 6 players that we can deal with when he gets out. Same thing with football. People was, what was gonna happen with Brady leaving and Breeze and Manning and some of the other Phillip Rivers and stuff like that. Now who we got? Josh Allen do his thing, Burrow do his thing, Kermit do his thing. So it's always gonna be replaceable. But I'm generational talent. Hell no. That shit that was going on at SC, and I don't put all that on him. But good, fucking yeah, good as shit. Yeah. They just looking for a young quarterback to take the reins because most of them haven't worked. And I mean generational talent is somebody who will come in and instantly start to change the franchise. This football. Shit don't usually happen that often. You know what I'm saying? Like I just gave you those 3 examples out of 40 years of fucking football. So you still got to wait and see. All right. Football, you too dependable on other players. Your team could be ass in baseball. You hit 30 home runs, guess what? Hey. Like Mike Trout. Mike Trout is he wasn't considered a generational talent when he got to the league, but he proved himself to be that. Like Ken Griffey was a generational talent. What's the other dude? Dave Winfield. Because Dave Winfield ain't even play minor league baseball. He went straight to the show. What was the name of the other homie? Steven Strasburg was considered a generational talent at pitcher. Same thing with Paul Skeens and Ellie De La Cruz right now. Like it's kind of different. Do I think he could have success in this league? Hell yeah. I don't take nothing away from Caleb Williams. He's talented and shit. And it's just gonna take some time, man. You don't have that. Now, if he on Detroit with that line, that's a different story. You just gonna have to wait. Shit. That's just all there is to it. Would I take him over the quarterback we currently got? Nothing against Garner, but I'll take the young guy. It ain't been a young quarterback at Vegas in a long time. So that one that we believed in, Carr is kind of an older, mature type of dude anyway. So, but I like for us to get a nice little young gun. The last time we really tried it was Jamarcus, and that shit didn't work. And the fact that y'all trying to say Bryce Young is as bad as Jamarcus Russell just shows that y'all ain't watching the game. Y'all not watching the game. So stop using the stats and stop using, some of the stats work well and it proves a lot of points. But numbers can definitely tell you some lies, regardless of whatever the fuck people tell you. I've used this example before. Yeah, he got 1 million views, but how many of it is somebody just or maybe he just paid somebody to go in there and just click on the shit? They're not even watching the video. They're just making sure that every 5 minutes they're clicking so that video can get another play. That's not genuine interest. So, yeah, Tease, man, just take some time, man, and stop listening to the fucking pundits. For the most part, they have no idea what the fuck they talking about. Like, if I'm like the Kyler Murray thing, no, I didn't like what he said, that it wasn't his responsibility. But I figured he would give Marvin Harrison some passes. Like, I didn't think he was just going to not pass him the ball. I figured, just give some time, they'll be all right. Because, Harrison, a rookie, he just getting in there. Kyler got to get used to him. But, I didn't think it was nothing to keep running down the street with your arms in the air about. No. Be cool. We chilling. Shit just take time. It's got to work. You got to have your Alex Smith years before you have your Kermit years. And shit, Kansas City was making the playoffs with Alex Smith. Shit. So you gotta have you gotta take time, bro. Remember how many quarterbacks Buffalo went through before they finally got Josh, and Brian Dable was offensive coordinator and McDermott had to, it'd take a while for that shit to get. Ask a Texans fan. There was some dark days over there, man, before that boy CJ got there, man. San Francisco had theirs in the early 2000s with the Rashawn Woods draft. It was some dark times, the Mike Singletary years. It'd be some dark times, man. You just gonna have to go through the shit. You got to go through them dark times just to become a serviceable team. Like Dallas ain't won in that long, but shit, they'll take it because they remember them Dave Campo years in them early 2000s when Emmett was, still playing and wasting roster space trying to break the record. No, I mean, hey, if you got a chance to break the record, you might well just go for it. So, but them the dark times, Philly, Mike Mamula, dark times. Rich, what was his name? Rich Kotite. Whoever the fuck that, I can't remember the name of the coach, but it'd be some dark times you just gonna have to go through. You just gotta wait it out. Kobe and the Smush Parker years. It was some dark days, man. Kobe putting up 50 points for absolutely nothing. So it's gonna be some times, man. Hey, LeBron, it was some dark times, my nigga. Popovich tried to give him a game in that first finals LeBron played in, and he couldn't even get him a game, boy. They just got fucked up out there. Be some dark days, man. Shit gonna take time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it take time, bro. You gotta wait. The Astros won't shit between them years with the Killer Bees retired and when they had their run. Shit, I don't think the Yankees won a championship in the 90s before they had that Jeter run. So it take time, bro. You're gonna have to wait. That's just all there is to it. And you might not want to because sometimes you be waiting a long time. Hey man, the Raiders ain't shit. One bowl in 41 years, bro. You be like, eh. But I'm not looking for no bowl. I just want us to consistently get to the playoffs first, which will be difficult with fucking Kermit and Harbaugh out there. Ah, but yeah, hey man, shit, gotta take your time, and then you got to fuck around and add time if they don't do shit right, like drafting Cleveland Farrell. That's why I say I don't know what the fuck that they be looking at and shit like that. Because it's no fucking way that it should be regular people who should be able to do your job better than you could. You could watch me cook all day, but until you get back in the kitchen, you couldn't do shit. Lost. My mama texted me talking about we lost. Who lost? Mama, it ain't no way that team lost already. Did she take her meds today? Yeah, mom's is tripping. Dukes is tripping, talking about we lost. His mama's a Steelers fan because because Tomlin from the area, stuff like that, and she like to get her pro black bag in. But yeah, that's only 10-7, ma. You tripping? The hell you got? If you don't just sit down and watch the game, you should know better. Shit. Well, we're probably gonna end on that note. Mom's up here tripping. And I might catch some of the shit at halftime. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So NFL be weird as fuck, bro. yeah, man, thanks y'all for coming out again. I'm gonna try to find some time to give y'all another episode. But oh, you thought it was the final? He tripping. Between Friday and Sunday, give y'all another episode. See what's going on. There's always something happening, so it's always gonna be something to speak on. But like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate y'all for coming out. And look, man, you don't have to catch the lives. Just put my shit in the background while you playing 2K or NCAA, Madden, Call of Duty, one of them Rise JRPGs or whatever nerdy ass game BK is playing as a break from 2K. Yeah, man, just put me in the background, man, and drop a like. I know too many of you motherfuckers, and too many of you motherfuckers that say you fuck with me that not have at least 10 likes on my videos. I'm not even asking you to watch the damn video. Drop a damn like, man. I want my 10. Give me my fucking 10. That was my Salt and Deuce rant. I'll catch y'all next week, man. Y'all stay beautiful on the inside and out, man. I'm out.